there, Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Attaboy. I'm having a seat. I'm not undressing.
Oh, please. Go ahead.
Paul, let me ask you a question. You have a lovely daughter, don't you?
I do. 2.5 years old.
Victoria Lily, as I recall.
That is her name.
Lovely little girl. And sometimes does Victoria Lily have her little kid friends over?
Oh, sure.
Is the house ever like crawling with kids?
She has what they call a play date once in a while, yeah.
A play date, and that's when the kids from the neighborhood come over and everybody plays.
That's right.
And they have a little snack and so forth.
Very nice.
And the house is just turned into like a dump?
For a minute, yeah. Then you clean up and it's
Now, do you
fun.
find yourself, Paul, I know these kids are kind of young to actually be chatting with, but do you ever find yourself chatting with the kids?
I have, yeah.
Yeah? You know that, now I'm thinking to myself, my position, the only time I really get to chat with kids is when we have them on the program here as guests. For example, Sparky Mortimer.
That's right.
9-year-old kid from Utah, and we took him out of school for about a year and a half. And Sparky covered the World Series for us, did a wonderful job. And I was thinking, you know, Sparky was so nice and so personable, it might not be a bad idea if one night, you know, like after the show, we just got a bunch of kids, and me, Dave, you know, because the kids, frankly, the kids love me.
Yes.
The kids are crazy about me. Exactly. There's a 9-year-old in the audience right there who's crazy about me. So, I guess it was about a month ago we did that. We invited some parents and their kids to come here to the Ed Sullivan Theater for the express purpose of just giving me the opportunity to visit with kids from America. Here, take a look at what happens. What do you want to be when you grow up? Would you like to be a plumber? Would you like to be a teacher? Would you like to be a princess? A fairy princess? That's what I want to be. I want to be a fairy princess.
I don't think you're ever going to be one. Knock, knock.
Oh, here we go. It's the knock-knock joke again. Go ahead. Now, who's there?
Red.
Red? Red who?
Red House.
Red House. Do you know who the President of the United States is?
President Clinton.
President Clinton and his wife. Do you know his wife's name? Hillary. Hillary's going to prison, you know. Well, something to do with the Whitewater scandal. Well, all I know is she broke in, I think she stole something from the church. Try and guess my favorite food. Now, come on. Come on, just give it a try. Come on. Here, I'll give you a hint, all right? Pie. Try it. Try and guess my favorite food.
Pie.
Nope. Meatloaf. Tricked you. That's pretty good. I think those knock-knock jokes look silly, doesn't it? Where do you live?
At home?
As a young boy, not so very much older than you are now, I was raised by poodles.
Poodles?
Yes, French poodles. I lived with a family of French poodles. Do you believe that?
Sort of.
You like meatloaf? Oh man, it's tasty. Have you ever had meatloaf in your life? Huh? What do you like to eat?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers, man. What do you like in your hamburger?
Anchovies.
Anchovies. Would you like to try on a wig?
No.
Oh, come on, let's try on wigs. Oh, come on, it's a lot of fun. You look like Joan London. Hi, I'm Dave's sister. Nice to see you. Dave's not here now. Now talk to me. Stop it. Stop that. All right, you're misbehaving now. All right, just relax, will you? Are you all right? Please, I'm begging you, stop that. Just get a hold of yourself. I have to go home now because I'm so old. I'm very tired.
Don't dish yourself like that. You'll be all right.
Thank you. I feel better. Thank you very much. How many friends do you have?
Oh, about none.
No, you have friends, don't you?
None.
You must have friends. A guy like you?
Nope. I used to have friends.
What'd you do?
I accidentally pushed somebody down the stairs and they got a bloody nose.
Do you think maybe there's a lesson to be learned here?
Yeah.
And what is that?
Accidents happen.
Accidents happen. It's as simple as that. Accidents happen. That's the kids. We got a great program tonight. Ricky Lake will be out in a minute. We'll do a commercial and return. Thanks for dialing us up. It's a great time of year, the holidays. Everybody is excited, but you know, just walking around and being alive, you know that really the people who get the most excited during the holidays, of course,
children.
The kids, absolutely. And, by coincidence, the kids love me. Kids are crazy about me.
No kidding.
I said to myself, why don't we, last week, invite some New York City area kids right here to the Ed Sullivan Theater. We'll spend a couple of minutes chatting with the young kids about Christmas. Wow. Here we go. Take a look. Do you like the elves? Do you like Santa's elves?
Yes.
What do you feed an elf?
Food.
Food? What kind of food?
Like broccoli.
Broccoli. No. Now you're being silly. What you feed the elves is, of course, Purina Elf Chow. Yeah, I know that.
All right.
I'll accompany you. You sing. Ready?
Jingle bells.
Instead of asking for gifts, have you ever thought about asking for world peace?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
I haven't. Take the gifts. I'm sorry. What does that say about me?
Dashing through the snows.
Hey, buddy, what's your name?
David.
David. My name's David. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, how old are you, David?
8.
Is there a possibility, and maybe you know this, that your mom and dad named you after me? You know, that could have happened.
Give me a break.
What do you think I should buy my mother for Christmas?
A clown shoe.
A clown shoe.
You sing it.
All right. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. You know, I think my favorite Christmas memory is years and years ago when I was in prison. Santa came to see us, and he was so very, very fat. And of course, in prison, they have no chimneys because the cons would be going over the wall left and right, just out and gone. So anyway, Santa came to visit us, and you know what he brought me? And I'll never forget this, and it meant a great deal to me. You know what Santa brought me?
No.
A carton of Lucky Strike cigarettes. And it was the very best Christmas ever. That's a nice story, isn't it?
It's a weird story. Oh, jingle bells, jingle. You gotta be quiet. You are not funny.
You don't just give me that. Would you like to try on my glasses?
But you know what? Everything looks weird.
Yeah, well, that's how I go through life.
Oh yeah. Woo! Ow! Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Fishy.
Fishy who?
Clown.
Fishy who? Clown.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, right?
With that face.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Fishy.
Fishy who?
Fishy who clown. Do you like talking to me?
You're annoying.
Well, don't sugarcoat it.
Look what I did.
Yeah, you busted the camera.
My own self-camera.
The kids seem to love me.
Love you. It's no wonder.
Aren't they cute?
Oh,
The kids for the holidays.
I love you. No wonder.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a delightful holiday program for you. We're going to do us a commercial, and we'll continue in a couple of moments. Good to have you with us.
My Christmas wish is that everyone buys my unisex cologne, Gee, You Smell Like Steve.
You know, there are so many wonderful things about the city of San Francisco. Let me see if I can just mention a couple. The Golden Gate Bridge, of course. Lovely. The entire Bay Area is just gorgeous. Sausalito, of course. You have Alcatraz. You have the cable cars. You have Coit Tower. What am I leaving out? Fisherman's Wharf, North Beach. It goes on and on and on. But you know what? When I come to a new area, a place that I'm not really that familiar with, and if I want to find out what is going on, what is happening, kind of, you know, take the temperature of the town. You know what I do, Paul? I make it a point to talk to the kids. Because the kids, two things. The kids love me.
Yes. Yes, we know.
The kids do.
Of course they do.
And the kids will always tell you what's going on. So that's exactly what I did. I took a couple hours out of my hectic schedule and spent an afternoon visiting and chatting with San Francisco kids. What's your dog's name?
Margot?
Is she nice?
Yeah.
Did she ever bit you?
Yeah, a few times.
Where'd she bite you?
In the kitchen normally.
How fast do cable cars go? Do you know this?
About 250 miles an hour.
That's right, 250 miles an hour.
And I wanted to do the hula.
Oh, you can do the hula. Oh, I'd love to see that.
The hula, hula, hula.
Yeah.
The hula, hula, hula.
Right.
The hula, hula,
Okay.
hula.
That's
hula,
just
hula,
great.
hula, hula.
That's just great. Very nice. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Yeah. Well, what do you do
Well,
with that?
it depends on what you mean by girlfriend.
Well,
I have friends that are girls.
Right, that's all I mean. That's all
Yeah.
that's all
I have friends that are
Hey,
girls.
relax. I'm not getting at anything.
Yeah.
Just relax. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all we're saying here.
All right.
You want to see you can eat sourdough bread the quickest?
Okay.
All right. Ready? Here we go. Go. You know, you have the kind of face and the hair that makes me want to do this. You like doing that?
Yeah.
I'll do it a little more. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay, you make the noise.
I can't do it.
How you doing? I'm done. Look at that. That'll come in handy one day. I have no idea why or how, but one day you'll be glad you can do that. What do you want to do when you grow up?
Be an actor.
You want to be an actor? Do you have like a tough guy look if you want to be an actor? It's very important. You have to have a tough guy look if you want to be an actor.
What do you mean by tough? Do you want me to be like...
You have no idea.
I'll march
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You just don't get any cooler. Don't get any tougher than this.
No.
Well, no, that looks like you have a sleep disorder. No, it looks like you got too much pie. What's your favorite food? Pizza?
Well, lettuce.
Huh?
Lettuce.
Oh, lettuce is your favorite food. And this is pretty much what you have for dinner. Mom just puts out a head of lettuce. And where did you get that rock?
I got it on the beach.
That was fun, wasn't it? I'm a regular Fred Rogers, aren't I?
This is better than macaroni and cheese.
Oh, you don't need it. You don't need to tell me that. Do you have brothers and sisters?
2 brothers. They always beat me up.
Sounds to me like they're dopes. Do you ever say to them, you kids are dopes? You ever say that to them?
No.
What do you say to them?
Words I cannot say on TV.
What can't you say on TV? What do you call them?
Buttheads, dorks.
Buttheads and dorks. Ooh, dork. Dork. No, dork. Dressing?
It's okay.
Huh? Do you like to dance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'll dance if you dance.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Take it about here. Bop, 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 dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee. Hop, ba-da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee. Hop, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It ain't gonna happen. You think your folks are cheating on their income taxes?
probably.
Probably. Sure. The way it goes, probably are. Yes, sir, the kids. Talk to the kids. That's what you got to do. We have a wonderful program tonight. Hi, guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's the mayor of San Francisco, His Honor Willie Brown. Nice to see you again, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. David Letterman.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of the people of the city and county of San Francisco, I present you with this delicious loaf of sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread! Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you again. Thank you. The mayor. Okay. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? Put somebody on the door. We're going to do a commercial, kids, when we come back. I tell you, we got a fine program, so be right back there with us. We'll be right back. You know, I was thinking about this today. I think of all of the holidays. Let's run down the holidays, Paul. You got Labor Day?
Yes.
You got Labor Day. You got Halloween. You have Halloween. You have Valentine's Day.
There's a holiday.
You have Veterans Day, or as we say back in Indiana, Veterans Day. Veterans Day. 4th of July.
That's a
4th of July.
great American holiday.
And I was thinking of all of the holidays. Perhaps my favorite one has to be the one tomorrow, Thanksgiving.
Really?
Are you
Your
like that,
favorite?
Paul? Yeah, I
Oh,
enjoy
I
Thanksgiving.
love Thanksgiving, too.
It's fun because, you know, the food is great, and you get together with your family and your friends, and it's just a lovely time of year. Now, the other thing that I really, really love, and you know this, Paul, you can back me up on this, is kids.
Of course.
I love kids.
You do.
Yeah. Now,
And you're great with them.
thank you very much.
And they...
Yeah.
Well...
Now, let's look at the other side of this.
Yeah.
Kids also love Thanksgiving because it's a short week for the kids. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, bang! They're out of school.
Great.
They're out running around causing trouble,
Yeah.
you know, beating people up and stealing things.
It's great.
God bless them. They're the only kids we have. So the kids love Thanksgiving as well, and you know what? The kids love me too.
That's right.
So when this occurred to me a couple of days ago, I said, what the heck, for Thanksgiving, what do you say? I'll talk to some kids. And that's exactly what we did. Here we go, talking to New York City kids about Thanksgiving. How do they make stuffing, do you know?
They take out the blood,
They take out the blood and
the guts.
the blood and the guts, and then they mix them all together in a bowl. They microwave it for a few minutes.
And then they make it into ice.
That's right, then they freeze it.
I'm a mimic at sounds.
Oh, you're a mimic at sounds. So if we can hear a sound, you can mimic it then, right?
Here's a turkey.
How do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Turkey.
You have the big turkey? Can you guess how old I am? I'm 74. 74 years old. Tell me the story of Thanksgiving. The Pilgrims came to this country, and then what happened?
They came over with the ship called the Mayflower.
The Mayflower, exactly.
And they started off with the speedboat, but it wasn't speedy at all. So they took the Mayflower.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Fine.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, George.
Dave. In the summers, I operate a talk show camp for aspiring talk show hosts. It's like a 3-week camp in the woods. I'll give Mom and Dad a brochure before you leave, all right?
Will Michael Jordan be
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Yes, Michael Jordan. Are you psychic? Michael Jordan will be there. Yes.
I love him.
Well, there you go.
Well, I have a story for you
All right,
about Thanksgiving.
let me hear the Thanksgiving story, Aaron.
Well, Jackie goes to this special upholstery farm. It's like at least 100 miles from here.
It's an upholstery farm?
Yes. And she buys this 25 giant pounds of turkey.
Oh, a poultry farm. A poultry farm. Is that what it is? A poultry farm. Here's something you can do, Alex. You get a big bowl of gravy and just say, "Hey, Grandma, watch this," and then just go like that. You know what I mean? Just go nuts in the gravy. Yeah.
And white powder is all over the turkey and kitchen, which is also covered with glass, and everybody's hysterical. And I think he did it on purpose because he's a vegetarian. Are you sleeping, Dave?
Oh, Aaron, thank you very much for coming by. We'll be right back with Madonna. Are you married? Do you have a job?
Married and I have a job.
You're married and you have a job?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Very industrious. How old are you, Alex?
5.5.
How long you been married?
10 years.
10 years. And what's your wife's name?
George.
Kids, the kids love me. Kids love Thanksgiving. They love me. I love Thanksgiving. I love the kids.
Great combo.
We'll be right back with tonight's top 10 list and our good friend Marty Short. Of all of the American holidays, Labor Day, 4th of July,
Yes.
help me out here, Paul.
Yes.
Valentine's Day.
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day, or as we say back in Indiana, Veterans Day.
Yeah.
I think my favorite holiday, the one I love the most, is Thanksgiving. And I love kids. Kids love Thanksgiving because they can get out of school early and vandalize. And the kids love me. That's
Yes.
why tonight we're talking to kids about Thanksgiving. When I was a kid, I had one chore, and that was I had to check Grandma for mites, you know. Mites, and guess what? If Grandma had mites, you know, it's the garden hose and the steel wool. Garden hose and the steel wool.
I know a couple dances. Do you know the Macarena?
No, I don't know how to do the Macarena. Can you do the Macarena for us?
Yeah. This,
Right,
then here and here.
right.
And
It's a little like how we used to check Grandma for mites. Oh, so this is the first time for a kitty?
yeah.
Yeah, do you like cinnamon?
Yeah.
And if you squeeze Kitty real hard, does Kitty make this noise?
Yep. Meow. No meowing. No meow. No meowing is this. Meowing. No meowing. Meowing. Probably you'd be on it. Probably I'll be on David Letterman with
Oh, that'd
you.
be fun. That'd be nice to have you on. You go see Santa?
Like
You talk to Santa?
Magic Cradle.
Magic cradle, and you put Kitty in the magic cradle, is that right?
No.
And you rock Kitty back and forth till he erps up dinner.
No.
He barfs.
Oh
Kitty
no.
barfs.
The alphabet song?
Sure.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
You have, your hair is very nice.
Thank
You
you.
have beautiful hair. It's kind of woozy, isn't it? Kind of woozy.
Well, you know what?
Woozy.
You know what?
Well,
My hair is really naturally poker straight.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
do you have any relatives that are creepy? Give you the creeps? Do you have relatives you don't like to see?
I'm scared of Uncle Marty because his head might pop off to a monster head because his hair comes off.
Uncle Marty's hair comes off. Oh, that's too bad. Uncle Marty has a toupee. And he frightens you.
Look, a turkey on the table. Ah, it's a joke.
Are you on some kind of medication now, Spencer, for that stuff? It's making you delirious?
My name is not Oswald Coverpot. I am the penguin. I'm not a human being.
Maybe we better let Spencer lie down in the back room for a few minutes. Yes, sir. It's the kids. It's Thanksgiving. The kids love Thanksgiving. I love the kids. Very cute. Thanks to the New York City area kids for chatting with us about Thanksgiving. Here in my right hand is tonight's top 10 list, ladies and gentlemen. Because
Are you worried about being annoying?
Well, no, I'm not worried about it. I just know that one of the parts of the job is when there's danger, you have to be annoying.
When there's danger, you have to be. I agree with that, and I understand it.
All right, good. You know, just with that confusion there with Rocky and the audience screaming and all that, somebody
gotta
had to
take charge.
somebody had to step forward and be annoying.
Somebody has to.
Yeah.
It's your show.
One night, why don't you be annoying?
I will. And whenever you say, because
All right,
you have to
okay.
some nights.
Oh man, hey, It's a very exciting night for us tonight because, you know, Biff Henderson, one of our stage managers,
Yes.
what a great guy. We've been with Biff many, many years, and we're introducing a brand new segment on The Late Show tonight featuring Biff Henderson. It's called Biff Henderson Talks to Kids. Here, watch and enjoy.
Dave, I'm outside the Chelsea School. I'm here to talk to grade school kids, and I think after you see this, you'll agree with me. Nobody says funnier things than children.
Hi, I'm Biff Henderson. What's your name?
Paul.
So, Paul, what's your favorite food?
Pizza.
You hear that, Dave? His favorite food is pizza. So, what do you want to be when you grow up?
An astronaut.
The kid said pizza.
Biff Henderson. There are two undeniable facts taking place right now. One, back to school. How many of you are getting ready to go back to school? How many of you are back to school? Exactly. Back to school. The other thing is, we've noticed over the years, and I believe Paul will back me up on this, kids, the world around, love me.
Oh, yes.
I'm beloved by the kids. So I thought, well, since it is back to school time and since the kids, of course, do love me, why don't we spend a couple of minutes talking to some young boys and girls from the tri-state area about going back to school and, if you will, life in general. Here, take a look. Me chatting with the kids. What's your name?
Michael Finiguera.
How do you spell your last name?
Finiguera.
Hey, congratulations. You've won a Buick. And you have a little thing there. What are you doing with that? What's that?
It's my tooth. I lost it on the train.
If you take it home and you put it under your pillow, you know about the tooth fairy?
Mm-hmm.
You get a color TV.
I don't
Wouldn't you like a big screen TV?
know.
So you like seafood? How come kids don't like seafood?
I do.
What's your favorite kind of seafood?
Clam.
No, that's not true. You've never had a clam in your life?
If I have.
All right, let's see you eat some clams. You know, I've never seen in my life, I've never seen a kid eat a clam. Well, you get a little shell there, didn't you? I heard you crunching on it. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher. Or a
That's-
taxi cab.
Teacher or a taxi cab?
Yeah.
You'd like to be a taxi cab?
No, a taxi cab person.
Oh, like a cab driver?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Did anybody ever talk to you about setting goals for yourself in life? Well, you're kind of a big boy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What do you weigh, son?
I weigh 70 pounds.
70 pounds, yeah. How tall a guy are you? I'm 6'8", 250. Not an ounce of fat on me. Yeah, search me. No fat. 6'8", 250.
You're a little fat.
I'm not fat.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, and
Hey, no, that's steel, my friend. You know any, jokes you could tell us? You have any jokes?
Okay. Why does a golfer wear 2 sets of pants?
Why does a golfer wear 2 sets of pants? Because he's so fat?
In case he gets a hole in one.
I don't get it.
knock knock.
Who's there? Oh, no, I don't like these knock-knock jokes. So they're never as funny as you want them to be, and they're always dopey. And then the tendency is to do them over and over and over again, you know, and that kind of wears me out. I have attention deficit disorder, you know what I mean? All right, who's there?
Ham.
Ham who?
Ham bologna ham.
Ham, bologna ham. You see, this is what I was talking about. It makes no sense. I know you think it's funny that you got me to say ham, bologna ham, but it's not funny. I go through this all the time with the writers. So you have 3 girlfriends? Tony?
Karina,
What are you doing?
4. 4.
You have 4 girlfriends?
Uh-huh.
Wow. And it's Tony, Karina, and 2 others you don't know?
I forgot.
Yeah, well, that'll make him feel extra special. What one thing do you know about President Clinton? I'll give you a hint. All right? I'll give you a hint. He's fat. What one thing do you know about President Clinton?
He's fat.
Exactly. Can't get nothing by you, can we? Yeah, that's a nice move. I like that. Hey, the girls love that. Your girlfriends here, look right in there and say, "Hey, girls, give them one of those."
Hey, girls.
And then here, hey, do that. Hey, girls, look, it's me, Sebastian. Hey, girls.
Hey, girls, meet the Sebastian.
No, I had a couple bushels for lunch. Huh?
Yeah, right.
They love me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful program for you. George Clooney is one of our guests, and Bill Cosby will be right back. Roseland, right across 53rd Street, a beautiful urban landscape. Welcome back to the show. Bill Cosby is here tonight. Since it is back to school time, and as you know, the kids love me, tonight we're chatting with young boys and girls about all manner of stuff. Here, take a look. Me chatting with kids.
You're in school now, right? What grade are you in?
4th grade.
How's that going?
It's very neat. My teacher's name's Mrs. Mosen. She introduced herself and she was telling us about herself, and she has like little hand puppets that she talks with. It's really neat.
Have you ever been bitten by a tick? Did you get yourself checked for ticks?
Yep.
You should. Oh wait, what was that? Do you have a tick right up there? Huh? What was that?
Scratch.
Are you sure? Yeah, it might be a tick. You better have that checked when you get home. When I was a kid, many years ago, I got up every day and I had to walk 160 miles to school. 160 miles to school, 160 miles back. You add that up, that's close to 200 miles a day. What are you doing there? I'm thinking, is that a tick? What was that? Huh?
Bouncing up.
No. Here, I'll tell you what. Do yourself a favor right now. Check yourself for ticks. I'll wait. Go ahead. Go ahead, check yourself for those ticks.
Nothing there.
You all right? You comfortable with that?
It's comfortable.
There was no classroom. You have a classroom?
Yes.
We had no classroom. Here's what we would do. We had a tree, and that would be our desk. We were each assigned a tree.
Is there anything you'd like to do for us?
Well, yeah, but I can't. I know you don't have a hula hoop here.
Oh, I think we have a hula hoop here.
You do?
Our first assignment when we got to class, you know, those of us who were alive after making that 160-mile walk, find a sharp rock, and that would be your pencil. So you have the tree for your desk, and you have to do all your math, just banging it 2 + 2 and into the tree. Yeah, and I turned out pretty good, don't you think? So sing a little song for us.
Until it is the next move, the kindergarten's in full swing. I never knew much about sports before, but soccer is our thing. Yeah, a game of soccer is our thing. Singing joy, the huron girls. All the huron girls. Joy to our countries and the Lipmans too. Joy to me and you.
Who are the Lipmans? Who are the Lipmans?
I don't know.
They're like friends of your folks?
Yeah.
Do you like sports? You play any sports?
I do karate.
Oh, karate.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, get up here. Show us some karate moves. Whoa! Get like a thing going there.
Yeah.
Ba-boom! Like a wingy! You make noises. It's part of the thing
Yes.
to scare the punks.
Yes.
Bahoo! Let me hear a couple of them.
Okay.
Get in there.
Oi!
Yeah. Hoink!
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Hee-ho! Yabby! I should go now.
No.
You be a dear and finish up without me, okay? I'm just gonna slip out now. So when you're done talking to the folks, you just turn out the lights and go on home. Thanks, Carolyn. Bye bye. Oh, I got my foot caught there. The Lipmans. Joy to the Lipmans. What the hell was that? Joy to the Lipmans. What do we have?
I'm
Lipmans
only
in the song?
kidding.
I'm not kidding. I ain't coming back. Say goodnight.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
No, I'm not coming. I'm in the car. Say goodnight.
No, you're not. I can see your butt.
Oh, yeah. Sure. While I was in the car. We'll be right back with Bill Cosby. How you doing? You know it's just around the corner?
What's that?
Thanksgiving.
Ah.
That's right. Thanksgiving, I believe, is Thursday of this week. Is that correct,
Yes,
Paul?
you are correct, sir.
Right now, I'd like to take a second, and Paul, jump in here with me if you
I'd
will
love
on this.
to. Love
Paul and
to.
I, collectively, together as a team, would
Yes.
like to be the very first to wish you and your family a very happy, safe, sane Thanksgiving
We'd like to be
holiday.
the very first. And I have a feeling we are probably the very first.
You think so?
I think probably because we're early. It's Monday.
Yeah, we're early, but now, but don't discount Martha Stewart, who was on every
You're right.
every Sunday morning. By the way, have you seen the Martha Stewart show?
What's that like?
Well, she'll explain how you can make oven mittens out of socks, or vice versa, make socks out of oven mittens.
Either way.
Yeah, it works either way. Martha Stewart has her How to Turn Your House into a Palace show every Sunday morning at 6 a.m. And, of course, as you know, Sundays at 6 a.m., hell, I'm just getting in.
I see.
That's right. That's right, just getting in. But, you know, when I looked at the calendar and realized that it was Thanksgiving, my personal favorite holiday, I said to myself, Dave, you're missing a bet here if you don't talk to the kids, the Tri-State area school kids, about Thanksgiving, because, Paul, as you know, what?
The kids love you.
That's That's right.
See that? See that?
That's right. So that's what we did. We invited some lovely young boys and girls here to the Ed Sullivan Theater to chat with them about what Thanksgiving means to them. Here we go. Do you know the story of Thanksgiving holiday? Do you know how that started?
All the Indians come over here
All the Indians come over here.
and they do fest.
They do a festival? They have a festival? Yeah.
No,
No.
they get to eat all the food.
They get to eat all the... Oh, they have a feast. A feast.
Yeah, a feast.
Exactly. Right. And then what happens?
They watch football first.
The Indians watch the football and then they eat the feast. What became of the Pilgrims? Where are they now? Do you see any of them around?
No. I see one on 87th Street, but...
You see Pilgrims up on 87th Street, up there, Little Plymouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell me about those shoes, Tyler.
They're cool.
Yeah, that's a very nice sweater.
Yeah, thanks.
Who picked out the outfit?
Mommy.
How is Mommy?
Good.
What's Mommy's name?
I don't know.
And I have a song for you.
Oh, a song.
Yeah.
Let's go. What do you got?
Chicken lips and lizard hips and alligator eyes. Monkey legs and buzzard heads and salamander thighs. Rub ears and cover ears and tasty tuna pies. Turn them all together for Mama should surprise.
That was a lovely song. Really, quite lovely. Are you having some trouble at home? What do you want to be when you grow up?
An astronaut and a race car driver and a baker.
That's an interesting combination there. Have you had baking experience?
I like to go to school and play with blocks.
I remember I used to try and knock out the other kids with the blocks. I'd sit there and I'd play peacefully, quietly and politely with the other kids for a while. And then as we get closer and closer to lunchtime, I would pick them up and throw them at the other children to try to knock them unconscious. I had to stay at home after that. You go to the doctor a lot yourself? Ever been to a doctor?
Plenty of times.
Scared plenty of times, really? What for?
I get sick a lot.
No,
I usually get strep throat. My brother and sister constantly get ear infections.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time you had the strep throat?
This week?
What kind of things does Dad do?
He helps people feel good if they're hurt.
Is your father a doctor?
No, he works on legs and arms and heads.
He works on legs and arms and heads.
Is he a physical therapist?
No.
What do you have at Thanksgiving?
That the Europeans came over and they thanked God for a good harvest.
Now, you have a bit of an accent. You sound like you're from
England.
Uh-huh. So, what kind of games will you be playing at Thanksgiving? You play the Thanksgiving games.
Are you there, Marjorie?
All right, now right there. Are you there, Marjorie? How do you play Are you there, Marjorie?
Well, you're blindfolded.
Blindfolded.
And you have a big hat.
And a big hat. Uh-huh.
And what happens is you have a just sort of rolled up newspaper or something.
Right.
And you have to try and hit the hat off. Are you there, Marjorie?
Yep. Are you there, Marjorie?
Yep. Are you there, Marjorie?
Yep. Hey. Marjorie, are you there?
Oh, wait, my hat's falling off.
Are you there, Marjorie?
My hat's falling off.
Marjorie.
You knocked away a hat.
There you go. Are you there, Marjorie?
The kids love me. Paul.
Sir.
I would like you and your family to come over to my house this Thanksgiving.
Oh,
and
Mr.
we'll play Are You There, Marjorie?
Yes, thank you so much.
Now, help me out here. The one thing I was worried about, when you have the kids there talking about Thanksgiving and so forth, you don't want anything to distract you from what the kids are saying. And I'm worried, and I could kick myself now, because I think the Thanksgiving decorations that we used on the set there are maybe a little too elaborate.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can't...
Yeah, you may have overdone it on the set.
Yeah, because you're dazzled by those special effects. We'll be right back with more Thanksgiving Kids and tonight's Top 10 list. Welcome back to the show. John Cusack is on the program tonight, a fine actor, one of our favorite actors in a brand new motion picture, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Also, the Natalie Portman joining us. And Stomp, a production from Stomp with Bill Irwin right on the show here. And tonight we're talking with kids about Thanksgiving. You all right, Paul?
Yes.
Yeah. Here we are. More kids from the New York City tri-state area chatting with me about Thanksgiving.
My Nana always puts stuffing in the turkey. She washes it and stuff. And after everybody finished eating, she was cleaning the dishes. She couldn't find the Brillo.
Couldn't find the Brillo. Oh, no. Oh, it was stuffed in the turkey? Wow, I'm there, dude. What time's dinner? You have brothers and sisters?
I have a brother.
What's his name?
Jared.
Jared. Older? Younger?
He's older.
You know what? Before you came in here, I was talking to your folks, and they said that they like you better than Jared. It's a pretty good feeling, isn't it? Yeah, because they said that they regarded Jared as a loser.
Hey, see a bug on your shirt.
There's a... Hey, what are you trying to pull here? Why, I oughta... I bet you I don't fall for that again. Try it again.
I see something
What is
there.
it? Who? I'm kind of a dope, aren't I? If you like preschool, then you go to regular school.
I like preschool.
All right. If you don't like preschool, you just get a job. You'd like to have a little walking around money, wouldn't you? You know, for candy and gum and cigarettes and stuff. God bless America, land that I love. Please stand beside her and in mine, through the mud and the stars and the blood. What's your dad do?
He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. So he's always squeezing people. He's suing people. He's always suing people, isn't he? Does he ever come home just laughing? Oh boy, did I sue somebody today? I sued. Hey Jeremy, come here. I sued the pants off some guy today. You ever hear him talk like that?
No.
Dad's making a lot of dough, isn't he?
When I was sick, I took this medicine.
Yeah, what kind?
And it Benadryl, and
Benadryl.
it made me fall asleep like that.
Really? Do you have any?
I'll check in my green bag.
Yeah. Yeah, ask Mommy if she has some.
Okay.
And then send it to me.
Okay.
You know, I celebrate Thanksgiving. I pay a couple of stooges in pilgrim suits. You know, just a couple of stooges. To come in dressed as pilgrim and pour a big galvanized tub of gravy on my head.
There you go. The kids.
They love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a second here. Paul and myself, on behalf of the staff, the crew, and the management of CBS and The Late Show, we would like to be the very first to wish you Happy Olympics?
Yeah,
Is that how that goes?
yeah. Happy Olympics, everybody.
Happy Olympics,
Happy
everybody.
Olympics. We're the first.
You know, when we found out that we were going to be on during the Olympics, I got very excited for one reason, and I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like waiting on Christmas morning, like a kid. I have something never before seen on television, and tonight is the perfect night for you. And by the way, if you have a VCR, a video recorder there at the house, go ahead and start it now. Did you start it? Okay, because you'll want a copy of this tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on American television, ski jumping dogs. Are you ready? Okay, right up there. There's the ski jump back there. All right. Now that's from Germany, that's a golden retriever. You ready, Anton? How about a drum roll? Here we go. Ski jumping dogs. Here it is. Oh, this will be. Hey! It's a ski jumping veterinarian sneaking around back there. Well, that was pretty good. You know, the takeoff, they nailed the takeoff. The landing, we're going to have to deduct points for that landing. It's so much fun. Let's go again. Can we go again? All right, we have a yellow Labrador from France. Here we go. Anton. Ski jumping dogs. There they go. Oh! A thrill of victory. We've been doing this television program a long, long time. And Paul, what one thing have we learned in the years you and I have been doing this television program?
You've got to care about your audience.
That's right. What would be another thing we've learned? And by the way, why can't you come to rehearsal just once?
Well, that kids say the kids love you.
The kids love me, exactly.
That's what it is.
For some reason, kids all over the world love me, and I said to myself, what a lovely opportunity. It's the Olympics. It's the Winter Olympics. We'll go talk to some kids, not just kids for the Olympics, but, ladies and gentlemen, Olympic hopeful kids. Here, take a look. Is it safe to say, Zach, that you, sir, are an Olympic hopeful?
Yes.
You play a lot of hockey?
Yes.
Are you a finesse player, or are you a goon? What's the most fun about hockey? Just getting sweaty?
You can skate and you have to use your head a lot.
The best part about my job is I get to wear makeup. Oh, boy. Do you think, as a goon, that's your best chance to be an Olympic athlete?
Yes.
You know, the reason that I would like to get into figure skating, like the mixed pairs. You ever do any of that mixed pairs?
Yes.
You know what I like about that, and forgive me, I hope I'm not being immodest here, but I like it, you know, you somehow skating around and you're able to grab the girl right there on the butt.
Yeah. That's the best part of it.
Drop the stick, the gloves come down, I get a hold of the old sweater, the old hockey sweater, and then we straight jacket you. There you go. There's your gold medal right there. Here, get out of the way. There you go, buddy. pretty much done, aren't you? You're dizzy now. You don't know what's going on. Pamela, do you have any pets?
Yes, I do.
What do you have?
I have a guinea pig, I
Guinea
have
pig?
a
Frog.
and I have a snail.
In addition to being an athlete and an Olympic hopeful, you're also a musician? What do you play?
My guitar.
Do you mind playing a little something for us?
Wow, me. You make my heart sing.
You're a figure skater. You like figure skating?
Yes.
Are you pretty good?
Yes.
Now, do you like the Olympics? Do you know all about the Olympics?
Well, I'm not sure if I want to go to the Olympics.
Not sure?
Because I don't like 1,000 people watching me and stuff like that.
How many people would you like watching you?
One.
Just one person?
Yes.
You ought to get a show on CBS. If it turns out that you're not an Olympic figure skater, what would you like to do with your life? What does your dad do?
He worked for Comedy Central.
Works for Comedy Central?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always ask him when he comes home from work, does he have any jokes for me?
Yeah, and does he?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like he told me the one, why is the cat like a computer? Because the mouse.
Yeah, well, it certainly sounds like he's found a home at Comedy Central.
I think I love you. But I want to know for sure.
Okay. Reed, you know what might be good is if you could do that on the ice while you skate. Do you have any creepy kids in your class?
Well, Astrid, she drives me nuts.
How does she drive you nuts?
Well, she really gets on my nerves. Like, she just gets silly and stuff like that.
Does she misbehave?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Does she ever throw things?
No.
Is she a disruptive influence in class?
No, not really. But when she goes
Does
out,
she share her materials?
yes.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, but when she goes out on the
Does she work well with others?
sort of.
All right.
But when she goes
Is she
out,
constantly interrupting?
you are.
The Olympic hopeful. Yes, all right along, ski-jumping dogs. Right up there, ladies and gentlemen, Irish setter from Switzerland. Here we go, Anton. He's at it. Oh, that's a beauty. All right. We'll be back with more Olympics and Drew Barrymore. Thanks for joining us. Twain, and in a couple of minutes live via satellite, it'll be my mom talking with us about what's going on there in Nagano. And also, we're continuing to talk to kids, Olympic hopefuls. Here, by the way, a couple of facts. By the way, happy Olympics.
Yes.
Paul and I are going on record as the first to wish you happy Olympics. Be careful with the fireworks if you're playing, the house. This is the 18th Winter Olympics. Yeah. The first Olympiad of modern times took place in Athens in 1896. My mom was also at that one. Satellite ain't turned on, is it?
Don't worry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here in my right hand is tonight's top 10 list. Let's... The category perfect for a night like this. Top 10 signs you're not going to win an Olympic gold medal. We don't want to be a downer, but not everybody can win an Olympic gold medal. And as you're training and getting ready, there are signs along the way. Top 10 signs you're not going to win a gold medal. Here, number 10. You're the only speed skater sponsored by Prozac. Number 9. You break both ankles while lacing up your skates. See, that's bad. Number 8, while others go for the gold, you go for the free buffet. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Number 7, you've got as much chance of passing the drug test as Robert Downey Jr. Well, no, that's a problem. Number 6, Triple Lutz? No. Triple bypass? Yes. Number 5, your bobsled is crammed with carry-on luggage. Number 4, McDonald's manager says, sorry, Ms. Harding, you can't have the week off. Number 3. Ouch. Number 3, before your event, you stay at a karaoke bar until 4 a.m. singing Afternoon Delight. Number 2, there's no Olympic event for ski jumping dogs. What? Oh, no. Let's take a look. Here we go. Oh! See, that dog was not properly trained. Some animals just have no business even trying out for the squad. And the number 1 sign you're not going to win a gold medal, your ice dancing partner is inflatable. I don't know, but if it were me and I was on the ski jumping team and I was doing pretty well or pretty bad, I'd just try one like that, where you get up and hop off the backside of the jump. It'd be a real crowd pleaser, don't you think? Ladies and gentlemen, on the opening night of the Olympics from Nagano, we're spending some time here talking to young kids. That's right, more Olympic hopefuls. Take a look.
You know what they call hockey in Canada?
What?
Aki. Aki. Let's say it together. Aki. 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 We'll get no dates this way. Aki. Aki. Aki.
Wow, me. You make my heart sing.
I like that wild thing, Reed. But I was wondering if maybe you could sing a song like about the Olympics. If you had an Olympic song, we could try that.
Olympic Games. You make my heart sing.
You have a girlfriend?
Well, I wouldn't call her a girlfriend. She's a really good friend, and I think
What's her
she
name?
might like me. Her name is Blair.
Blair?
Yeah.
Why don't you say hello to Blair? Hey, look, Blair, I'm on TV.
Hey, look, Blair, I'm on TV.
Yeah, now give her one of these. Aki, Aki, Aki. Aki, Aki. Aki, Aki, Aki. Blair turned the television off minutes ago. Aki, Aki. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
What's his name?
Ben.
And how old is Ben?
He's like almost 10. He's going to be 10 in March.
10 years old. But you don't date, do you? You don't go out on dates, really?
Twice did, actually.
Really?
When I was younger, my mom invited him to our house,
Oh, that's nice.
and we had a candlelight dinner, and he brought me chocolate, and he said, "Here, I brought you stuff."
What do you and Blair do? You don't date, though, do you? Do you
No.
go out on dates? Have you ever kissed her?
No.
She ever kissed you?
No.
Would you like to kiss her?
Yeah.
Kissing girls is fun. That's what I've heard. We found out that you liked Cindy Crawford. You really like her, don't you? You have a crush on Cindy Crawford? We have a little surprise for you. Get ready.
I have a crush on Cindy Crawford, too.
I got that. Thanks, Pat. When we heard that we needed the SOE. You score a lot of goals?
Yeah.
You a pretty good shot?
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you $100, you make a shot from the blue line.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy. I didn't think you'd make it. I mean, you're just a kid, for gosh sakes. Have you ever gone out, though?
Yes.
Where did you go?
To Benihana's.
One time I went to the Benihana, and that thing is very hot,
Yeah.
And it was very sleepy. It was very sleepy. And I could tell that I was... Actually, I'd had a couple of cocktails. And I kept falling. And one time, my head went right down on that thing, right into the sizzling Japanese grease. Just... And I woke up with a start. And you know what woke me up was the smell of my eyebrows on fire. $300, one shot from the red line.
Okay.
Oh. I have the worst luck. I have the worst luck. You know that song, Wild Thing?
Yeah.
Wild thing. You make my heart
Okay, you made the blue line shot. You made the red line shot. Here we are, goal to goal, coast to coast. One shot, $1,000. You ready?
Yep.
Take it away, big time.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, so close. See, it's only sporting, gentleman to gentleman, that you give me a shot at this. One shot, $1,000?
Okay.
Pick up a little cash any way you can. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with the lovely Drew Barrymore. Forget whether it's the Olympics or whatever you're talking about. What is the one thing we've learned over the years, Paul, doing this show?
The kids love you.
The kids absolutely love me. Well, so that was the reason we went out and we talked to not only kids, but kids who happen to be Olympic hopeful kids. There you go.
What's your favorite figure skating maneuver?
Sit spin.
The sit spin. What is that?
It's where you sit and you spin.
You play a lot of hockey? You know, when I was your age, I wanted to be a figure skater. The heck with that hockey stuff, because you get your teeth knocked out and you get bruised and sweaty and stuff. If you're a figure skater, well, have you seen some of those outfits? Yeah, they are. That's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. You know any songs?
If you want to be my lover.
I don't know that song.
From the Spice Girls.
Oh, the Spice Girls. Oh, the Spice Girls. Excuse me. You said Spice Girls, right? You know what might be fun? After you score a goal, Zach, and just, you're going crazy, you scream, "Take that, you melon ranchers."
Take that, you melon ranchers!
Let me hear a little of the song.
If you want to be my lover, gotta get with my friends.
At the end of the routine, after the kids have done their routine, then they come back with their coach and they're sitting there waiting for the scores to come up. And it's always like the skater always has the bottle of water, and then the coach is always like. Let's just take a second here to check our skates. You check yours, I'll check mine, okay? It's like powerlifting a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah.
We can do that. We'll put the scores right across here, and I'll be the coach, and you be the skater. Okay. And what's your favorite food?
Salt.
Eat a lot of salt, do you?
Yeah.
Now, do you regard salt as a meal in itself?
Sometimes.
When you shoot, when you're out there skating around, what do you get? Like a slap shot?
Yeah.
Get a pretty good slap shot?
Yeah.
Would you like to try a couple of, heat a couple up? Where's Jerry Foley, our director? You mind, Jerry, getting between the pipes? Let the kid take a couple of shots at you? Dinner time. Mom has a big roast fixed for Dad, and, she's having a salad, and you just got like a bowl of salt.
Sometimes I put cucumbers in it, or French fries and a hamburger with it.
Oh, I see. But salt would be the main dish. And like as a side dish, you'd have a hamburger. You know any jokes?
What's your name?
Dave.
What's this?
Knows.
What's in my hands?
Nothing.
Dave knows nothing.
There's the other kid. Are they going to be enough for you? All right. How is it?
Good.
Is Jason still standing by? I just thought of another question I could ask Jason, the figure skater. I tell you what, we'll think it over. We'll be right back with Nathan Lane, My Mom, and Peekaboo Street. You know, one of the fun things we did over the last couple of weeks during the Olympics, we went out with a video camera to various area ice rinks, and we chatted with young boys and girls who were not just young boys and girls. I mean, that'd be fine in and of itself, but they were, in addition to being young boys and girls, they were Olympic hopefuls. Yeah. So we have a little of that left over, and we thought, what the heck, the Olympics just finished up a day or so ago. Let's take a look now at some more of those. What are you laughing at?
We had some leftovers.
We have a few leftovers.
We're going to show leftovers.
That's right.
Okay. Leftovers are also often very good, better even the second.
Oh, that's right. Now there you've really put your finger on it.
So there you go.
And don't you hate it when somebody puts their finger on your leftovers? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, talking with Olympic hopefuls. How old are your brothers?
Well, I have a newborn that's 1.5 months old.
Really, 1.5 months old? What's
Yep.
that like? Is that fun to have a brand new kid there in the house?
Yeah, but I like to hold him.
Uh-huh.
When I hold him, he always irps on me.
Oh. All right, let me ask you some terms. What's like an axle?
And you go up, twirl around 1.5 times,
Right.
and land on your right foot.
Right. And what's like them, like a double camel, humpback camel, double camel, axle, sow cow, double camel, triple axle Lutz?
Let's see.
What are you looking for in a girl?
Good attitude and good looks.
Oh, good attitude. Huh? When you say good attitude, what are we talking about there?
Like, not meanness. Or,
No meanness? Yeah, that's right. I want to tell you something right now. Marrying a mean woman is a dead end.
Yeah.
Can you imagine yourself receiving the Olympic medal?
Sometimes I'm alone in my room and I just get a lot of boxes and I put one on top of the other and I pretend that
And which box do you stand on?
first.
Yeah, you stand on the gold box. You want to be in the Olympics? You like the Olympics?
Yes.
I have a fondness for the Olympics. Maybe you don't know this about me, but for a time I was married to a very famous figure skater.
You are?
Tanya Harding. Pretty cool, huh? You like to have Dad watch your practice?
Yeah.
What does your dad do when you're out there skating?
Sometimes he spins around with his arms up to show me he wants me to do any spin.
Uh-huh. So, Kaz, when you're doing the Lutz, how many Lutzes do you put in a program?
Actually, one.
It's a skill maneuver, isn't it? A highly skilled maneuver. A lot of training. So you want to call attention to the Lutz.
Yes.
You want to let people know it's coming.
Yes.
So do me a favor, when we see you skate and you come to the Lutz, as you're just getting into it, I want you to do this. Get ready for the Lutz! You know?
Yeah, sure.
What else do you do?
I like to write like 4-page stories.
Give me an example of an essay that you would write. What?
One of them was construction workers find out the monsters.
It's construction workers working someplace.
Yeah.
And they find a monster?
Yeah.
Is that based on a true story? Did that?
No.
Because that rings a bell, like one of those Trump things, you know, where he was using illegal cement. You remember that? He put up that, like, the big high-rise apartment, and then they found out he was using mob concrete or something.
Get ready for the Lutz!
Pretty good for leftovers, isn't it? Olympic hopeful leftovers. We'll be right back with tonight's top 10 list, and we'll check in with my mom from Japan, ladies and gentlemen. Come on back. You know, it's baseball season. Paul, did you play Little League baseball when you were a kid?
Not official Little League, but I played some
Played
ball.
around, you know what I'm
Played a
talking
little
about.
ball,
I think everybody, it's a great game because at some point, you know, your dad teaches you how to play baseball and you can actually play with the family at picnics. And everybody And I have such fond memories of my experiences as a little leaguer. And I thought, well, you know, we're right in the middle of baseball season. Why don't we spend a couple of minutes visiting with some baseball little leaguers today and, you know, see what's going. So here we go. We're talking to little leaguers. Kids, watch.
Who's your favorite Yankee player?
I like Derek Jeter.
Have you ever met Derek Jeter?
There's a kid named Ethan Kaplan in my class who lives a block away
A
from
block
him.
away? What's Ethan's address?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Could you look it up and get back to us? Because I think
I'll
Derek
try to.
would appreciate the opportunity to have drunken Yankee fans on his yard, don't you?
I've won 4 games, but I lost 1 against the Stars.
Let me tell you something, Sam. There is no I in the word team. Say that.
There's no I in team.
All right, now give me 100 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. We'll be back after Labor Day. 4.
What else are you going to do this summer besides baseball?
I'm going to go to camp.
Is this a boys' camp?
Yeah. No, well,
Huh?
there's girls in it, but they're not in boys' groups.
Yeah. But do you see the girls when you're at the camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be fun to see the girls, huh?
I hate girls.
Oh, you hate girls?
Yeah.
Really? We got some guys in the band like that. You ever go up to Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, I've been there.
It's a nice place, ain't it?
Yeah.
And you know George Steinbrenner, that fat pig, he owns the Yankees. You know what he's talking about doing, don't you?
Selling them.
Yeah, no, he's going to keep the Yankees, and he's going to pull them out of the Bronx. He's going to pull them out of Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium will become an outlet store. That's what's going to go up there.
Is he nuts?
Of course he's nuts.
Yeah, very nuts.
He's just a bonehead. He's a fat bonehead. Yeah. You like the Spice Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's their big song?
The biggest hit lately was Spice World, I think.
Well, can you sing a little for us?
Okay.
Let me hear it.
How does it start? Okay.
Here we come, walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Spice Girls.
That's not
People
the
say
thing.
we're spicing around. Keep that bat as high as you can. Okay, keep that elbow up. Now take this leg. You want to just move it up, like that. Okay, now bend down, bend those knees. All right, now move this one back. Now don't topple over on me. Move this one back a little more. There you go. There. Now is that comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, well it shouldn't be comfortable. Now, okay, now cross your eyes. Cross your eyes. Are they crossed? Get them crossed. There you go. That's what you want. All right, let me see you take a couple of cuts there, son. Oh, pay dirt. When you're at third base, you talk to the batters.
Yeah.
You want to rattle them.
Yeah.
You want to break their concentration.
Yeah.
So they don't hit. You
Want
know?
me to show you why?
Yeah, why?
How I do?
Yeah, what do you do? That gets them, huh?
Yeah.
So you just belch like that. Let's hear another one.
There's something we're writing in school. It's called In the Year 2015.
What do you think will happen in the year
I
2015?
think I'll own a mansion, I'll be a Yankee, and I'll have a child. I'll adopt a child, and I will be really rich.
Now, I think it's nice you planning to have a family, but how old are you?
I'm 9.
At 9. And is there something you know now that would suggest that you'll be adopting a child? As a question, do you kneel or do you squat?
Oh, squat.
Let me see what that looks like. You look pretty good there.
Thanks.
Squatting like that. I don't know. I'll try it. Man of my age, I don't know. I think my squatting days are behind me. Because, you know, here we go. Ah! Oh, jeez! Oh, my God! Oh! So there's a guy at home plate. The game's on the line. You're at third base. What do you do?
To distract him?
Uh-huh. Oh, you play the piano. Are you pretty good?
Yeah.
What could you play? If we had a piano here, like if we could get one of those pianos, could you play something?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, pretty good. You know what they ought to do if they're smart? They get you up to Yankee Stadium playing the organ up there.
Exactly. That's what's going on with the Little Leaguers. You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, more fun. We're going to come back and we'll have Piedmont High School from Piedmont, California, bird caller competition winners on the stage. Come on back. Nice to have you here. You know, it's the Yankees. I'm telling you, is there a better team in baseball than the New York Yankees right now?
No, sir. No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Yeah, there's something like 60-20 is the best team in baseball, and they got an excellent shot at going back to the World Series. And because it's the summer and it's the national pastime, and New York City is a great baseball town, we the other day spent some time talking to area Little Leaguers, young boys and girls who love to play baseball. Here you go, me talking to the Little Leaguers. Watch this and enjoy. Who's your favorite team?
Yankees.
Oh, you like the Yankees. You ever see the Yankees play?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player?
Paul O'Neill.
What about Mr. Fat Boy?
There is no guy.
Mr. 60-inch waist
I don't know who
George
he is.
Steinbrenner. He has to have two belts tied together to hold up his big fat pants because he's Mr. Fat Boy. How about him? What else do you do besides play the ball?
Play the violin.
Would you like to play for us now?
Sure.
That's too bad about Harry Carey, wasn't it?
Yeah. All these Bud advertisements say, your friends at Bud.
Yeah.
Sorry you died.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Your friends at Bud. Sorry you died.
It's not alive anymore.
Yeah, I know, Carl. Here's what happened to me one time when I was playing Little League ball, and I was playing that hot corner. And for some reason, the coach, later we found out the coach didn't care for me. And he keeps doing this, moving it. Come on, Letterman, move in. So I'm standing right there in front of the bag on the grass. We got a guy in there, big right-handed guy, big kid. He was way too old. He was like, well, later we found out he was in his 30s. Yeah, really, I thought too big to be playing. And he gets a hold of one, just a screamer, just bang! Just a screamer, just a line drive, and here I am, just stupid, standing there on the grass, caught me right in the forehead. I was unconscious till Christmas. What do you feel like playing?
Twinkle.
Twinkle.
Or when did it hit you?
What do you mean, when did it hit me?
I mean, like, what day did it start when you were unconscious?
Well, I went unconscious immediately. I caught a rocket in the forehead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
which day? Like, in which month?
Well, the game was on a Saturday, and I'll maybe like the first Wednesday of the following month, I went out cold. So your position is catcher, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see a little of what you do there. Just right there, if you can. Okay, squat. All right, let's just see how long you can hold that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just stay here. Squat. I'll be right back. You want like an ice pack or anything? You all right? Okay, I'll be back. First of all, you just start with a few of these, just for the hell of it. Just a couple of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to kind of get people wondering what the hell kind of circus act we got here. That's all right. There you go. Are you starting to get that chafing?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to go up to your house and wash your car?
I'm asking if you would come up and wash it. You don't.
Where's your house?
It's up in Connecticut.
Figured. None of these TV stars live in New York.
Little Leaguers, area Little Leaguers. That's it. I'll tell you what, we'll be right back to the old top 10 list and Don Rickles. The one thing we've learned in doing this show over the years, Paul, is what?
The kids love you.
That's right. For some reason, kids love me. So we thought, you know, it's fall, it's back to school, and maybe it'd be a nice time to chat, visit with some New York City area kids. That's exactly what we did. Here we go. It's me talking to the kids. Take a look. Where are you from?
New York.
New York City?
No, not in Manhattan. I live on Roosevelt Island.
Roosevelt Island. I've been over to Roosevelt Island. I've been over there. You know what I took? I took that like space thing, that space deal. What is that goes over like that?
Tram.
Here's what you do when you're on the tram. The best thing you can do as you're going over there or you're coming back, look into those apartment buildings. You know you go by all those apartment buildings?
Yeah.
Look inside those windows. Look inside the windows. Every now and then you might see some really hot flight attendants. Hot flight attendants, my friend. What are you going to do? You sing? Let's sing a song. Come on, before you leave, sing a song.
Like any song that I like?
There, that's fine.
Okay, I like a song called Steal My Sunshine.
Here we go.
I was standing on the grass this Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. I don't know the rest of the song.
What's your name?
Jesse.
How do you spell that name?
I don't exactly know.
Well, it's your name, son.
I never spelled it.
You've never had to spell your name? Oh, Lord help us. Nobody's ever said, all right, Jesse, spell your name for us?
No.
Well, what do you do all day in school? Color?
No.
Do you mind if I check you on some words?
Yeah.
House?
House.
You play the clarinet?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any hobbies?
There's some people in the middle of the night I call on a regular basis and hang out. That's fun. People who have crossed me and who have a little lesson coming to them. I call them in the middle of the night.
Good idea. Try that tonight.
And use a scary voice. Or sometimes I just listen to them listening to me.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. We don't know who's won the World Series, but by the time this is on the air, the World Series will be over. I'll give you $100 if you can tell me who wins the World Series. Who do you think it's going to be?
The Yankees.
You want to do me a favor?
What?
Why don't you think of something funny to say?
I've been trying.
Yeah, but not really trying. You go over there. You just go right over there and just think of something funny to say, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Think really hard. What kind of things do you study?
We're working with acid rain in science.
Look at that goofy kid over there in the corner. He's working on. He ain't working on acid rain, is he? Got a whole other agenda going. Are you excited about the upcoming election?
Election?
Yeah, we're going to have us a new president in about a year.
A new president?
Yeah.
Oh man, this I have to see.
Well, it'll happen. Why did you move up there?
My dad got a job teaching there.
Oh, that's good. Your dad's a teacher?
Yeah.
What's his name? He's entertaining himself. That's pretty good. He's very resourceful. You know anything about President Clinton?
Well, I do know that he lied one time.
One time? Come on! Yeah. You ever been in trouble?
Yes, many times.
Well, for what? What kind of stuff do you do to get you in trouble?
I still breathe.
I've noticed one thing as I grow older, and I remember this vividly, I'm beginning now to smell like my grandfather smelled. Have you noticed that about your grandfather? Does he smell in a grandfatherly way?
Not really, but
Like a little stench. Not
A little stench. What kind of guy are you? Are you like cool?
No.
What about that kid in the corner?
Kids love me.
I love you.
All right, let me tell you who's on the big program tonight. We have Woody Harrelson is here this evening, starring in the and racing champion Bobby Rahal. That's the category for the top 10 tonight. It's top 10 thoughts going through the mind of New York City marathoners. That's it. We'll be right back. What's the most important part about the holidays? It's kids, it's the children. There's nothing more important at holiday time, well, any time, all year round, than kids, than children.
Comes down to the kids.
That's right. It's all for the kids. It's all about the kids. We love the kids. And Paul, what do we know about the kids?
Well, we know, if we know one thing, we
Right.
know that the kids love you.
The kids love me.
Kids love you.
I'm blessed in that respect. The kids love me.
You're blessed.
So because it's the kickoff of the big holiday season, here now, your friend Dave talking to kids.
Okay.
What age do kids drive these days?
18, I guess.
18? Yeah. When I was a kid, you could get your license. You could get a learner's permit when you were 9.
Oh,
Yeah. So I used to drive. I used to drive my dad to work when I was 11.
I don't believe that.
Have you ever been puffed?
I don't even know what puff means.
When you get the wind knocked out of you.
Oh, yes, I have.
Well, see, every kid, there's not a kid alive today that hasn't been puffed. Well, I used to get puffed all the time.
Tell me one.
Well, one. In the wood shop, a kid hit me in the head really hard with a hammer.
How did he do that? Was he swinging around like, woo?
He came up behind me and just, bang!
Did he like you?
Oh, yeah, we were close friends. Why don't you stand up and play the clarinet and just like go crazy. And then what we'll do is we'll run in some clarinet music and it'll look like you're really, really playing the clarinet great. You want to try that?
Okay.
I'm sorry we couldn't find any music to put in. I'm sorry. It was still fine.
Okay.
All right.
Tell another one.
All right. One other time, another kid hit me with a hammer.
Okay, were you close to him?
No, this guy I didn't care for at all. I'll say to you, what is your favorite kind of ice cream? And you say, ooh, Dave, I loves the Haagen-Dazs. Will you say that for me? And that way they'll send me a lot of free ice cream.
Okay.
I make a lot of money, but I don't like spending it. You know, I'm a little tight with the buck. You know what I mean? All right, let's try it. You like ice cream?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of ice cream do you like?
Vanilla. Tell another one.
For fun, on a warm night, we'd all go for ice cream, and many of us had to ride on the roof of the car.
Did you ever fall off the car? Like?
Dad would brake test us, the old brake test, you know, and then we'd go, whoo.
And so if you fell off, you would like break your head?
No, that's how I got puffed another time.
Why did he do that? I mean, just to get their children killed?
He was just goofing around. He was just having fun. That's how we used to have fun in the old days.
No offense or anything, but like I would never do that because most of the time you would probably get killed.
Do you like ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Haagen-Dazs.
Say it again. Just say the name right into camera.
Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah.
Tell another one.
One time, me and my next door neighbor was fooling around, and
what?
With the garage door, and it came right down on my head.
So it didn't hurt him?
I don't know. He left. He was gone. He and his family actually moved. Yeah.
Did you wake up in a hospital?
Well, kind of a hospital.
Like, what's kind of a hospital?
Well, like I was under a card table in the house.
Heat lamp?
They had a heat lamp on. They thought that was the best way for me to recover. And
Under a card table?
And keep the medical bills at a minimum. You've never been puffed?
No.
When it happens, you'll think of me. You'll know because you'll come to and all your buddies will be looking at you. You'll be down like this. And they'll say, hey, what happened? You okay, man? And you'll say, I was puffed. And then you'll remember me. You want to simulate that now? Let's try it. Okay? Hey, Matt, you okay, dude? What happened, man?
I was puffed. Why don't you go just in your bed?
Well, because drifters were using my bed.
So why don't you use somebody else's bed?
Well, there was no, it was kind of like a boarding house.
A boarding house?
Well, kind of.
We're in a boarding house?
Kind of.
So how'd you really have a next door neighbor and a garage?
The kids love me, ladies and gentlemen. All right, wait a minute. The category of tonight's top 10 list when we come back, top 10 announcement. You know, Hillary Clinton earlier this week made an announcement. She announced that sometime next year she will announce that she's running for Senate. Yeah. So the category of our top 10 list tonight is top 10 announcements Mayor Giuliani would like to make. Top 10 announcements he would like to make. We'll be right back with Stupid Pet Tricks.